Well, the top end of the market has been doing what it's been doing for probably the past 6 months or so, killing it in sales and volume for the month of November. Hi, this is John James with the James team at Remax Partners, coming to you with another Steamboat market update. This time we're doing November 2020 and the luxury part of the market, 2 million plus for the month of November. And it is, it's again, we're seeing big numbers, and it's not too much of a surprise. There's been high activity on that, and it really hasn't stopped for most of the past 6 months or so. So let's top in. First off with the median sold price. This is one where it's actually down quite a bit. It was in November of 2019 at $2.95 million. Now it's down to $2.625 million. That's pretty substantial. It's 11%. But as you can see, the sales and volume kind of make up for that quite a bit. Number of sales in November of 2020, that came up to 70, which is 133% over the 30 we saw same time last year. And as far as volume is concerned, it's, it pretty much doubled. It was 107, almost 108 million in November of 2019, where it was 226,779,833. That's up 110.5%. Big numbers, but we've been seeing that over and over and over again, month after month after month. As I've been doing these updates for pretty much since the beginning of the pandemic. And as far as we look at for inventory is down quite a bit too. It's been slashed in about, the days on market's been slashed in half, where we had 134 last year. It's down to 66. That's about as 50% as you get. It's a 50.7%. And, the month supply, this is a big one here because last year it was at 23 months, and that was pretty low to begin with. Normally we see something around 28 to 36 months. And now it's down to 12 months. So that's 48.1% drop. 12 months of top end inventory in the real estate market is virtually unheard of. I've never seen it this low before. As far as listings are concerned, the active listings, those are down as well. It was 76 last year, now down to 55. That's about 27.3%. And, as far as new listings, this is where things are pretty good. This is good because since they're selling so much, we want to see more of them come in. There were 85 last year. Now there are 134 new listings for the month of November. That's up 57.6%. Good numbers right there. As far as value, it's just about dead even with where it was last year in the sales to list price ratio area, where it's 94.8% of the list price will get you a sale. That is, considerably lower than, most of the other segments of the market, but that's not too big of a deal. And then price reductions, there weren't any. Not any this year. And there were about 2 last year. So not a big change there. You could say it's a 100% drop, but when you get to 0, who knows? And then as my dogs kind of play with each other here, as far as future indicators, we look at pending listings. And pending listings are at 109 for the month of November, which means a lot are going to turn in December. Not too many of these have mortgages attached to them, so they will turn over. A little context, last year was only 42, so that's up 159.5%. Lots of pending listings, so December is going to be another big month. We sold one just over 2 million, so that's going to fit into that that was one of those pendings right there. And then as far as back on the market, we have seen a lot more of those this year than we have last year. Really only 2 fell out of contract for the large part of the market here, the 2 million plus, and there weren't any that did it in November of 2019. So those were all our price segments for November. And, we're going to get into the type segments with single family homes and then condos, townhomes, duplexes, multifamily, all lumped in together. It's kind of hard to separate those out. And then we'll do south, north, and west route to wrap up November. So if you have questions, please give me a call, 970-846-0797. Text me there too. Leave a comment underneath the video. I'd certainly appreciate that. Or just email me at johnjames@james-team-steamboat.com. We'll look forward to seeing you next time. Take care.